Welcome to the show! I am the Star Wars Daddy bringing you, finally, after a long time, another CAS unboxing. In this unboxing, we've got 8 mint on card Star Wars items from modern to vintage to tri-logos. It's the whole gamut, and I can't wait to share it with you. Real quick, in the intro that just happened right before this, I'm sure you saw it. We have 10 members now. We've got little daddies, we've got daddies, we've got big daddies. If you're wondering how to get free perks, well, it's not free. You have to pay for the membership, but you get a bunch of perks with that cost. And I promise you it's well worth it. You can get free shipping on eBay items. You can get a Star Wars Daddy exclusive t-shirt. You can get an exclusive Adam Gothard designed Darth Vader bust just for the Star Wars Daddy members. You can get free action figure, and you can get your name put into the monthly drawings. The link for that is down below in the description under memberships. You can also just go to a web browser. I don't think the app lets you find the join button. So you got to go to a web browser, log into your YouTube, go to my page, and you'll see a join button. And then you can see all of the different perks that come with all those different tiers. And right now, you can see it right here. This is the first giveaway happening February 1st. So get in as a daddy or a big daddy tier to get your entries for this. It is a Slave One vehicle, all complete. It's a Boba Fett Empire Strikes Back card back and 2 Boba Fetts, stickers, the whole works. And I'll probably throw in a couple little extra items for the first person that wins that. And as of right now, like I said, I think we've got 8 people that would qualify to win that giveaway. So you have a pretty good chance at this point. So make sure you check out the memberships, hop in if you're interested. If not, stay a subscriber, like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, hit the bell notification to be notified of all the upcoming content, and comment down below what your favorite item was from today's video. At the end of this video, I'll go over all the upcoming content that's happening, so that's why you wanted to hit that bell notification. But I do want to talk about something that just happened. We have a brand new video series here with the Star Wars Daddy. It's going to happen every single Friday, and it's Star Wars News with the Star Wars Daddy. It's a spoof, kind of like Anchorman, telling Star Wars news. And I'm telling you what, it's like a 10 to 15 minute long video every Friday, just giving you some of the current events and funny things that are happening in the Star Wars world. And I can tell you the editing amount that I have to do to show that I'm in a newsroom at a desk with the stuff flashing up on the screen and all the video clips and everything else, it takes me 3 times as long to edit a 15-minute video as it does to do a 40-minute video like my normal videos happen. So listen, a lot of work is going into all of this, and I hope you appreciate it. If you haven't seen it, it's right here. There's the thumbnail. Please go check out that video. It's also down in the description. So that puts us at 3 full videos a week. We have the eBay listing videos, which comes out on a Wednesday. It's a recap of what happens on Sundays when I sell all my Kenner Star Wars items on eBay. I give shout outs to every single person that purchases from me. We crown a Daddy of the Week, which is the person that spent the most money on that Sunday. And we do a feature on an action figure so you understand what COOs you're looking for, what accessories you're looking for. We do video clips so you can see where in the world that person showed up in the movies. So a lot of fun happens on that episode. And on Sundays like today, I do something that's kind of like my collection. We do a feature on a specific figure. We go over all the items I have in my collection for like a Luke Skywalker or Princess Leia. We do CAS unboxings. We do different reviews and just have a lot of videos that are more geared around what is in my collection. So you get kind of a trifecta, right? We've got eBay sales, so you know where sales points are. We got stuff that's in my collection, so you can see what's happening here with the Star Wars Daddy. And now we've got Star Wars news, so you can be informed of all the different things that are happening and some of these fake stories that I come up with. All right, I promised you in 2025 these intros would be shorter. I'm stopping now. We discussed what's happening in this video, what has already happened, and stick around until the end of the video and you can hear what is going to be upcoming. I appreciate all of the support. Let's get into this unboxing. First one up is your Anakin Skywalker VC-13 modern figure. This is, again, the Anakin Skywalker nameplate that you see right here. I believe that's the standard version of this figure. And we got an 80 plus down here. It's a 2010 Hasbro Star Wars The Vintage Collection VC-13 Revenge of the Sith Anakin Skywalker. The card got an 80, blister got an 85, and the figure got a 90 for an overall 84.1, so almost an 85. And I got this from Chris over at Rogue 5 Toys and 5 Idiots Talking Toys. Here's the back. And got a pretty good deal overall for this one. It's in excellent condition. Obviously, we would have hoped for an 85 with a modern figure, but it's okay. The price was definitely at the right amount for the quality of the item. And then along with this one, we also got from Chris over at Rogue 5 Toys the Darth Vader nameplate. So you can see here, a little alternative with the Darth Vader nameplates. We got both of these guys with both the nameplates, both versions. And guess what? This one got an 80 plus as well, and it's only off by 0.1 on the overall score. We've got a 2010 Hasbro Star Wars The Vintage Collection VC-13 Revenge of the Sith Darth Vader. Card got an 80, blister got an 85, figure got a 90 for an overall 84.2. So this one is 0.1 better than this one, but otherwise, I mean, they look pretty much identical. Let's flip those around. You can see, I mean, it's exactly the same thing. The name is just different as Anakin Skywalker or Darth Vader. Beautiful items. This is my son's favorite character in all of Star Wars. He's 15 years old. He asked me recently for my Disney login, and then it showed, I can see the history of what's being watched when it pops up or whatever on Apple TV. It says, hey, you just watched this, and he was watching Revenge of the Sith, which is actually pretty cool because I didn't ask him to do that or try to push him to do it. He did it on his own. So I'm very proud, Dad, that he on his own wanted the Disney password to watch Revenge of the Sith here it was a couple months ago. And this is his favorite figure. He was in town. I was hoping I was going to get these back in time to show him that I got his favorite figure here graded, but it'll have to wait for the next time he comes into town. I don't believe he watches my videos, so he's not going to see this. He tries to stay away from my videos. That is not something he's excited about, that his dad is the Star Wars daddy. All right, next up on the list is a Tri-Logo. This is the very first Tri-Logo I've ever sent off to be graded. I've got one more sitting over here that we're going to go over. Now, in the time that I sent these out to be graded, I did already purchase a Tri-Logo that was already graded. It's an A-Wing pilot I got from Rogue 5 Toys, of course, from Chris. And that is sitting, it's way up here, you can't even see it. And it was in my probably December mail haul, the December mail haul Christmas unwrapping video that I have that's popped up. You've seen now the little thumbnail, and I opened that up underneath my Christmas tree. So that is my very first Tri-Logo that happened on that video, but this is the first one I've ever sent off to be graded. It presumably was going to be the very first item I'd ever had graded that's a Tri-Logo. Now, I can tell you right now, it's an embarrassing grade that happened, and that happens frequently on these Tri-Logos. The cards are beat up, the blisters are beat up, and I knew when I got this, I was like, oh boy, this is not going to get a good score, but let's get the content, let's send it off. It's still going to display really well. Look, I mean, right here, does it look bad? No, it looks super nice. And again, it's a Tri-Logo for a figure that I did not have mint on card. So the Imperial Commander here, again, cryo-frozen on Hoth. He probably did not escape, and he's dead. But here he is alive. He's alive and well right there on this card. It goes back into time. And what do we get? A 65 plus. Oh, no. It's a 1983 Palitoy Star Wars Return of the Jedi 70 back -C Tri-Logo Rebel Commander. The card, this is where we got destroyed. A 65 on the card. Blister got a 70, but the figure got an 80, so pretty good figure score overall for a total of 68.3. Almost got that 70. Would have been really nice to have gotten at least a 70, but we can see, look, there's a ding here. We've got veining that's happening all up in here. We look at the blister. We can see the blister has got some dents. Like, I know, okay? Here's some veining on the back. It's way more prominent here on the back of the card. We got some veining over here. But still, it's a beautiful display piece. And now it's protected in acrylic. It can't get any worse unless, obviously the blister starts falling off the card. That would be a disaster. But anyways, beautiful item. Look how it displays. All right. It still displays super nice. And I got a great deal on this on eBay from Gold Star Tech. This is actually probably a steal. Next up is also from Gold Star Tech on eBay. I think they've ran out of the inventory that they've had. I have not seen a lot of stuff here recently being posted. For 2 or 3 months, every day they were posting the most amazing items over and over. It was unbelievable. Now, I've had a lot of issues with them. I think I'm up to 5 or 6 returns because I received items that either were fake, that were already open, that said they were sealed, some condition issues that weren't showing up in pictures because they didn't have a lot of pictures that were being shown. A lot of stuff has happened. But overall, we're going to look at, I think, 2 more items that were from Gold Star Tech that I got graded. And so pretty impressive. But look at this tri-logo. It's a prune face. So my very first prune face on card, graded, and it's beautiful. We got that KB Toys sticker up there. It's 2 for $1. 2 for $1 is what these were selling for. Can you believe? Geez. If we could just go back in time and grab everything we could possibly find, how incredible would that have been? And protected it, and sent them all off to be graded, and then we'd have a fortune if we could have somehow kept them preserved and nice. Here we go. Prune face. What do we get? A 70. Okay, I'll take a 70 on a tri-logo. 1983 Palitoy Star Wars Return of the Jedi 70-B tri-logo. Prune face. Card got a 70. Blister got a 70. The figure got an 85. So great figure score for a 71.9. And we look at the back there. It actually displays really nice. I don't see a single vein popping through the back of the card. There's a little bit of wear up here on the hang tab area, a little ding right there, but overall the back looks beautiful. Man, just a little wear along the side going down here, but overall the card is actually a very beautiful card. It got a 70, huh? Well, it is what it is. The blister's got some dents. We got a dent down here, and we got a couple little dents here, and but otherwise, beautiful figure. All right, another item from Gold Star Tech. It is a regular Return of the Jedi card back, and it's a Nikto with the Boba Fett free coin offer, and this one got a 75 plus. Okay, we're headed in the right direction finally. It's a 1983 Kenner Star Wars Return of the Jedi 77-A Nikto. Card got a 75, blister got an 85, figure got an 85 for an overall yellowed 78.9. So yeah, slight yellowing there. Obviously, you can see the yellowing to the card. I mean, if the card had any better score, this would have been a very high graded card. So, I mean, let's look at the display. Looks beautiful. And I think we've just got a little bit of maybe some issues here with the hang tab. There's a couple little marks there. And on the back looks really nice too. Oh, we can see there is a little bit of scuffing right here. Looks kind of like a sticker or something might have been there that somebody tried to remove. It's kind of weird. It's like these 4 or 5 lines right here. Bring that in so you can see it. But, otherwise, this is a beautiful display piece. And again, it's another figure. Well, all these figures are figures I did not have mint on card yet. So it's going to go towards my run. And I've got to figure out where in the world I'm putting these. Okay, last one from Gold Star Tech. Look at this. It is a Cloud Car Pilot Return of the Jedi card back. Again, let's just look at the display. Looks beautiful. This one is a slightly lesser grade than the Nikto we just saw, but obviously a figure that is more sought after than a Nikto. And what do we have down here? We got a 75 by CAS, 1983 Kenner Star Wars Return of the Jedi 77-A Cloud Car Pilot Twin Pod. They say Twin Pod. I don't know why it says Twin Pod. I mean, obviously he's in the Twin Pod Cloud Car, but is there another card back that wouldn't be this card back? This is the only one I'm aware of. Let me go down in the comments if there is another card back I'm not aware of that has a different graphic on the front. Card got an 80, blister got a 75, figure got an 80 for overall yellow to 77.1. Let's look at that back side there. A little scuffing that's happening right here. Otherwise, a little scuff right here. on the card. But beautiful. This is the Hong Kong figure, made in Hong Kong. And everything's taped in place there inside. So there's the little comm link. Thank goodness he's still packaged in there. We know what happens to those comm links and all these little accessories. They are in shag carpet. If they're, your parents still live in the same home and never did a remodel, which is most likely, you buried them in the backyard as you made trenches for the different scenes that you were making when you played with your Star Wars items, or they're in a vintage vacuum in a bunch of lint and dust that your mom probably still uses, because my mom still uses the same vacuum. We had to get her a new vacuum for Christmas, so she actually has a new vacuum. But there it is. Beautiful figure. Okay, I picked this one up from Brandon Alamo over at Rogue 5 Toys and 5 Idiots Talking Toys. And we were hoping for at least a 75. We discussed it before I claimed the item, and we agreed it's probably a 75. Could get a 75 plus, maybe an 80. It just depends. And we got a 75 for this Star Destroyer Commander, or Death Squad Commander, whatever you would like to call him. That's on a Return of the Jedi card, a little bit yellow blister there. Let's take a look at what we got on the score. We've got a 1983 Kenner Star Wars Return of the Jedi 77-A Star Destroyer Commander. The card got a 75, blister got an 80, figure got an 80 for an overall yellowed 76.9. We can see that the accessory is still taped to the side. Figure looks beautiful. Did figure get 80? Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of paint application with that darn belt and the helmet and the gloves and the boots. And so this one's kind of a little bit harder figure to get graded and to get a high grade, but an 80, I'd take that all day. Here's the back. It's a made in Hong Kong figure. Card looks great. I mean, again, let's look at that display, what it looks like. Who wouldn't want that displayed in their collection? It looks beautiful. It's okay it's a 75 because of the display. Just looks super nice. I don't even see anything wrong with the blister. Yeah, blister got an 80. There's no dents on it. Blister's nice. There might be something happening down here in the corner where like the blister might slightly be coming up. Maybe that's why it got the 80 score instead of something higher. I don't know. But there is also a little scuff that's right here on the card and a little dent that's right there on the hang tab. You can see the little dent right there. Otherwise, this is an incredible piece. Okay, last but not least is my very first mint on card Darth Vader. Look how beautiful this is. It's with the alternate card back where he is pointing his finger. You see his finger right here. He's pointing his finger. I think there's another one where he's just standing up with his saber. And I don't know which one's more rare. I have a feeling, I think it's this one is just less common. I don't know if it's actually more sought after, but it does happen to be an alternative card back on the Return of the Jedi card. And I purchased this from an eBay seller, but I don't know who it is because it wasn't that long ago. But when I click on it, eBay won't give me any information. It like just says, hey, sorry, this item's already sold. You can't see it. So I can't even go back to see who in the world sold this to me. But I don't think it was anybody that I know. It was just something that was on eBay. I think it was John the Action Figure Grader put this in a what to buy or on his daily suggestions on Patreon that he gives for different items. And so I got this for a good deal. I think I put it in an offer too. So I got lower than the person was even offering, and it was a great deal. And here we go. Let's take a look at this. It's 1983 Kenner Star Wars Return of the Jedi 77-A Darth Vader. Card got an 85. Blister got an 85. The figure got an 85 for an overall 87.2 and 85, almost an 85 plus. This is a beauty. Unbelievable. Saber is perfect. It is, I mean, this is excellent. You look at the back of the card, I don't see any scuffing, any veining, any folds. This is a beautiful figure. You know what's really cool? Right here, they have the Lily Letty version of Bib Fortuna with that burgundy cape. Now, I don't believe that's the actual Lily Letty version that's on the back. Because it just looks too bright red. I think that's actually like the sales sample that sells for, tens of thousands of dollars if you have one on a sales sample card back that have sold in some auctions recently because it's so bright red that cape. The real burgundy cape is actually like a dark burgundy that you get from Mexico. I've got one graded. I think we've shown it in a video. It's right up here. He's right here in my, wait, no, right here. Jabba the Hutt. All my Letty stuff is kind of like in here, the Jabba the Hutt playset. I've got a little Letty Rancor Keeper, and then a bunch of graded Lily Letty items that are up there that correspond with Jabba the Hutt. But that is pretty cool to see that on the back of the card. I'm sure that's on all of them that are the, what is this, a 77 back A. I'm sure they're all the same. They would have to be, because all 77 back A's are all the same. And B's would be the same, and C's. I'm talking like an idiot. All right. Anyways, here's the card back. I'm so happy to have a Darth Vader in my collection. Again, the run that I'm kind of on this year is getting one of every mint on card graded. I think for the original 77, I don't believe that, well, I do have that A-Wing pilot like I talked about. If I find some incredible deal for a last 17 figure, I'll pick it up. But otherwise, I'm really just focused on getting the main figures. And so I guess that would be the 77, right? Yeah. So I'm on my way. I've got a whole bunch of them that we've got going, but still have a long ways to go in 2025. Okay, we did it. We got through those 8 items. What a haul of CAS graded items, those mint on cards. As you know, I've kind of been switching definitely off the loose figures. I've got stacks of them up there. I've got stacks of them over here, stacks of them over there. I have enough loose figures. And then if you look at my loose graded, I've got multiples of every single figure, foreign variants, all kinds of stuff with the loose graded. So now I've kind of geared more towards the mint on cards. And as you can see, a lot of these were yellowed blisters, Return of the Jedi cards. That's okay with me. They can get very, very expensive. And I want to just be able to have one of every little figure. I don't need to spend a fortune. And so that's why these mint on cards that I'm getting ungraded at very steals of prices, very stolen. I've stolen those prices, and then I send them off to be graded. And then, CAS was offering all these freebies to me because I was doing the social media stuff, and I was getting all these coupons and discounts. And so it was almost like I wasn't paying for any of the grading costs for a lot of these items, and it's definitely worth it. That Darth Vader was absolutely beautiful. I can't believe it came back at that 85. That's my first mint on card Darth Vader. It's beautiful, and I love how he's pointing with his finger as an alternative card back. And then we had those 2 Anakin Skywalkers, the modern ones. It's my son's favorite figure. It's the Anakin nameplate thing, and then the Darth Vader nameplate next to it. So we had both combinations of that. And I don't know where this is going. I'm thinking right up there, I'm going to take down these graded video games that are up here. You see those graded video games up there? Take those down, put those mint on cards across that area, and then I'm going to find a new place for those graded video games. This space is running out, even though I have this giant space. It is just filling up completely. I've got a couple little spaces that I can still utilize, but I'm just, I've got to slow down. This Wednesday, you will see episode 58 of our weekly Star Wars eBay listing videos. I think there's 65 items that are up for sale that end today after this video comes out. And then I think we just have so much inventory coming in. I think I won like 9 different eBay lots of different assorted types of Kenner Star Wars items. So we're gonna have a lot of inventory over the next couple of months, and then hopefully I can just keep that going and keep picking up items. That way I can then pass them on to you. Then this Friday is episode 2 of the Star Wars News with the Star Wars Daddy series. And we've got a bunch of crazy stories that I want to let you know about. And hopefully you'll enjoy the humor and we can all have a good laugh. And then this Sunday, coming up, a week from today, I am doing a review on Star Wars Theory and Saber Theory because I have a saber that cost a fortune from Theory Sabers. And along with that saber came a free saber that we're going to give away. And so there's going to be a big giveaway announcement happening this Sunday. So make sure you check that out. And I'm telling you, if you've never seen Theory Sabers, If you think you know what you're about to see with this saber, it's gonna blow your mind. It's unbelievable, the different things that this does, the sound effects, the quality, it's gonna be awesome. So we'll do an unboxing of that, show you how it works, take it out of the box, show all the different parts, put it together, do a little review on Star Wars theory and saber theory, and then do a giveaway. All right, before you go, do those things that are free. In case you don't want to be a member, but you still want to support me, please hit that like, subscribe if you haven't already, hit the bell notification so you be notified of all that upcoming content that we just talked about. We got shorts that are going to happen all the days that videos don't come out, so we're going to pound shorts. You're going to get content every single day this year from the Star Wars Daddy. I appreciate all the support. I appreciate the members that believe in me, that are giving me that extra support. Listen, I am absolutely humbled, and I love making this content for you. And I'm glad that you're showing that you do appreciate that as well. And until the next time, Darth Maul, who is your daddy? I don't know what the hell I'm saying. What is going on?